This is lesson number 10 in a crash course in movable guitar chords. It's completely free, and you can download the free First Movable Guitar Chords booklet from my website. I'll leave a link for that in the description. We're on page 10 of the First Movable Guitar Chords booklet. On page 9, you learned how to play movable power chords, and on this page, we have a couple power chord exercises. Remember, this is a crash course. To really get these chords under your fingers, you need to play them as often as possible, and one good way to do that is to play songs you already know, but play them with movable chords even when you could play them as open chords. At the top of page 10, we have this power chords in B-flat exercise. As usual, we're going to find our root notes first. Our first chord is a B-flat 5 or B-flat power chord on the 6th string, so we need to find our B-flat on the 6th string. That's going to be at the 6th fret. Then we have an E-flat 5 or E-flat power chord on the 5th string. Finding our root note, that E-flat is at the 6th fret on the 5th string. There's only one other power chord in this one. That's at the beginning of the 3rd line. That's going to be an F5, and that's on the 5th string, so that's going to be 2 frets higher than your E-flat at the 8th fret. So we have B-flat, E-flat, and F to find in this one. And then our power chord shapes, which are the same for both strings: B-flat power chord, E-flat 5, and F5. And here's what the exercise sounds like. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, B-flat, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, E-flat, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3, back to B-flat, 2 and 3 and 4 and to the F, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E-flat to B-flat. Most of the time, power chords are written with that number 5. However, sometimes you'll just see the word power chords in front of your music, and that 5 will not be included with the chords. And that is the case at the bottom of page 10. We have C's, F's, and G's. There's nothing in there to indicate that you would play power chords. If you didn't know otherwise, you would play all those as major chords. However, at the very beginning of your music, it says power chords. So regardless of whether those look like major chords or not, if it says power chords at the beginning, you play power chords. As usual, we're going to find our root notes first, starting with a C on string 5. So that's going to be at the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Next, we have an F to find on the 6th string. That's at the 1st fret. And there's only one other root to find. That's at the beginning of the 3rd line, that G on the 6th string. That's going to be 2 frets higher than your F at the 3rd fret. So we have C's, F's, and G's in this one. And then let's play our chords real quickly before we go through the whole exercise. We have a C5, F5, and G5. Or you could call it C power chord, F power chord, G power chord. And here's the exercise, starting on C. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 to the F, 1 and 2 and 3, and back to C. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 to the F, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 to the C. 2, 3, 4. 2 to the G. 1, 2, 3 to the F. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the C. 2, 3, 4. Your assignment is to practice the power chord exercises on page 10 and to continue memorizing the notes on strings 5 and 6 as needed. I've got a couple videos that'll help you learn the fretboard. I'll leave links for those in the description. Also in the description, you'll find a link to the free First Movable Guitar Chords booklet. This is our last page of exercises in the book, but we do have one more video. In the next video, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of movable chords that we did not cover in the booklet, and these will be useful as you learn songs in the future.